From a tree full of dangerous worms that can eat through human flesh, to the bloodwood tree with corrosive sap that can melt through metal, and to the monkey no-climb tree that has fruit that can explode. Today we're going to take a look at the 20 most dangerous trees you should never touch. Let's get started with number 20, Ghost Tree. If you are arachnophobic or fear spiders, then you should stay away from this tree. Much like its name, ghost trees are ridden with thick cobwebs. Spiders move in their newfound home sweet home during the monsoons due to the gushing floods that take over their on-ground staycation. Surprisingly, people in India have grown to love these trees as it helps keep mosquitoes away. Wondering how? They just happen to be the perfect meal for the spiders, served on a perfect web plate. Number 19, Manchineel Tree. If you've ever come across a tree that has a red line, then you should just say bye Felicia. Manchineel trees are the most poisonous and toxic trees on this planet. These trees also produce very toxic fruits. Almost every part of the tree has milky white sap. So what's so special about this one? It could melt your skin. Some people who actually ate this fruit have ended up walking the path of death. Number 18, Namibian Bottle Tree. These bottle trees are covered with thorns that can extend up to 30 centimeters long. The latex inside these bottle trunks is full of poisonous latex. The toxin made by the latex is so deadly that these local tribes use it in their arrows to hunt down animals. If you are unlucky enough to get some into your eyes, you'll have to live blind for the rest of your life. Number 17, Castor Beans Trees. These trees could be large semi-wood trees with glossy green leaves or a black metallic purplish hue. The seeds containing ricin are considered very poisonous, and ricin happens to be one of the deadliest naturally occurring poisons. If you eat this deadly poison, you would get sick, have diarrhea, or maybe even die. So remember, castor beans are poisonous greens. Number 16, Murder Tree. This tree can sketch out a plan of murder all by itself. The murder trees have killed many people in India. The tree and its fruits are not poisonous, but the seeds are a lethal weapon. You can eat the fruit from this tree, but many people don't know that the seeds are deadly. The seeds have a toxic chemical known as certin, which will slow down your heart if you eat them. It would take a Sherlock to solve a murder case of this level. Number 15, Bunya Pine. The bunya tree, which is a 50-foot tree, was first found in Australia. This tree screams, "Touch me not," all over itself.
Why are you running?
The sharp, pointy, and spiky leaves are enough to categorize this tree as dangerous. Between December and March, these trees grow enormous pines that can weigh a whopping 10 kilograms.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
These cones eventually fall off, because of which the public is advised not to go near the tree. One fall and this cone could lead you up the stairway to heaven. Number 14, Milky Mangrove. These trees are a member of the Euphorbiaceae family, found in a distrusted way across the Australian subcontinent. The milk-white sap it exudes is poisonous enough to cause instant skin irritation and rash. In the event of any contact with the eyes, it could lead to temporary blindness as well. A warning has been put up to keep people away. But people being people want things the hard way. Everyone wants to try their luck. After all, how dangerous could a tree be, right? Number 13, Gimpy Gimpy. The name may sound like a cartoon character's name, but it's anything but funny. These trees are highly deceiving. They woo you with beautiful leaves, and when you get closer, they can instill some severe pain. No, you don't have to touch them. All you have to do is take a deep breath, and that's it. You'll be left sneezing for the whole day, or till you're just too tired to sneeze anymore. If you get stung by its root, people describe the pain as getting burnt by hot acid and being electrocuted simultaneously. We'll let your imagination go wild on that. Number 12, Bradford Pear. If you hate trees that make a mess and have flowers that stink, you should not grow one of these. Well, if you already have one, we recommend you get rid of it right away. These trees smell like fish. Fishy, right? Moreover, it's a huge tree that's going to span across your whole backyard and shed some thorny seedlings all over. If you enjoy the fresh morning air, this tree is here to give you just the opposite. Number 11, Coconut Tree. Einstein had his moment of enlightenment when the apple fell off the tree. We can't say the same about coconut though, now can we? Well, although it might not look harmful, it can be. A coconut weighs roughly 2 kilograms, and if one of those lands on your head, then hallelujah. So next time you plan to make a hammock and enjoy a good read under the shade of this tree, make sure you're not right under its path. Stay clear off its course, just in case it decides to take the road down. Number 10, Weeping Willow. Weeping Willow might remind you of a fairy tale movie, but it actually doesn't give any fairy tale vibes. These trees are here to make you weep. They are massive in size. The roots are strong and aggressive, which might destroy your underground water pipes and crack your pavement up. It can get all bloody and messy. The willow even homes diseases and pests. This 50 to 60 foot tree is nothing but a hot mess. Number 9, White Mulberry. Like the weeping willow, these trees also have aggressive and robust roots that shoot up through your yards, crack your pavement, but also end up unbending your beautiful landscape. Plus, if you have a male mulberry tree, it'll work up your allergies because of all the pollen. Birds who love to feast on these fruits end up messing up your yard. So if you have one, be ready for all the mess that's to come your way. Number 8, Eastern Cottonwood. If you think you might be getting pieces of cotton from these trees, then sorry to disappoint you. You're getting nothing but another hot mess. Their seeds, which look just like cotton, will stick to just about everything. These trees' root system is undesirably the worst characteristic.
This is the worst!
It's shallow, aggressive, and can bend easily, causing it to be unstable. Even though these trees look beautiful in the autumn season, it's not so beautiful if you have one near your house.
You don't know me.
Number 7, Cashew Trees. We love eating cashews, adding them to recipes, but have you ever wondered why it might be dangerous? These tropical trees contain a harmful toxin called urushiol. If the cashews are not processed correctly, it might risk our health despite being nutritious. Also, if the workers who work in cashew factories are not provided with the proper gear, they can ruin their hands. We're talking blisters, redness, and rashes. Many are allergic to cashews as well. Number 6, Mimosa. These trees might be very pretty looking, but they have a brief lifespan, and their seeds spread like marbles. Mimosa, which houses short insects, can cause diseases, and in addition to that, their roots make it look far more unattractive. When the flower fades away, a tree grows long beans like seed pods that hang from every branch. Sigh, such a shame. A pretty tree that basically turns into a nightmare. Number 5, Angoanga Tree. Found in New Zealand, if accidentally one gets brushed off by the needle-like spikes on this tree, it can make the affected area numb and cause red rashes and blisters. But if you stumble upon a dense, thick tree, then the symptoms are worse. It might also result in a loss of motor movement, complete paralysis, confusion, blurred vision, or even death. You would probably want to avoid going to the forest which has these trees. Just slowly back out. It's not just the animals to watch out for. Number 4, Common Yew. Yew is one of the most extended native trees of Europe. They are primarily found in British graveyards, and many believe spirits of all the deceased live upon the tree. It can grow up to 70 feet tall, and everything is poisonous except the berries. One of the interesting facts about these trees is that a mere touch can poison your veins. So if you want to avoid getting possessed by these poisonous trees, you better not go near them, because even a priest might be late to perform an exorcism. Number 3, Sandbox Tree. Found in the tropical regions of America and African countries, the sandbox tree is covered all over with spikes. But that's not the only reason to feature on this list. Once ripe, its fruits are known to explode like a bomb. Literally, so much so that it's also known as the monkey no-climb tree. Just in case they do get too adventurous and hike up this tree, we don't expect them to live for too long. Quite the fruit bomb now, eh? Number 2, Bloodwood Tree. Think of a tree that can bleed? Well, these do. When these trees are cut, a sap of blood-red color oozes out. Found in southern Africa, the tree branches self-repair with a fluid that quickly hardens at the site of damage. Some tribes use sap for medicinal purposes. The dust that comes out of the woods can cause thirst, nausea, and skin irritation. If you want to work around this tree, make sure you're wearing protective attire. Number 1, Shipworm Tree. These trees contain shipworms inside the branches, and they are one of the most dangerous worms in the world. These worms can eat through the trees, and if you're not careful, they can eat through you too. If you ever come across tree branches under the water, make sure you don't go near them, because you definitely don't want these creepy worms to climb onto your arms and legs. The shipworm has also been known to devour entire sunken ships. Brave are the ones who touch them, but wise are the ones who don't. Are you ready to watch another fun video? Click the video on screen now or the one linked below.